Well, there are a number of microbreweries in Detroit producing great beer, but in tonight's Detroit 2020 report, Dave Llewellyn shows us how plans are in the works for an even smaller brewery, brewing company, should I say, to make craft beer in the city of Detroit.
Detroit's entrepreneurial spirit is at work in Corktown. Inside one of the century-old buildings on Michigan Avenue, a new business is slowly taking shape, Detroit's first Nanobrewery.
The kind of agreed upon terminology is 4 barrels or less per batch. So every time I brew, the largest batch that I will make is 4 barrels, or the equivalent of 8 kegs, 8 half barrels.
Steve Roginson and Anthony O'Donnell are partners in the new venture.
Actually, 100 years ago, it was a bar. So bringing that back.
As well as preserving the tin ceilings and the tile floor.
The floors we love. They're very rough, they're very raw. 100 years of wear and tear is also very endearing.
Trying to raise $25,000.
Roginson is taking his pitch for funding for the new venture public with a crowdfunding campaign on the internet. A pitch with style.
I'm trying to connect with people that find the idea of a small brewery in Detroit compelling, that like the idea of rebuilding Detroit one building at a time. I think this really kind of encapsulates the DIY spirit of Detroit. That's what's happening right now.
Roginson is also convinced people will enjoy the atmosphere and the beer he plans to make here.
There is something novel about the small batch, the boutique, the real kind of small, thoughtful batches of beer, and everything being handcrafted by one person. But in addition, we're going to make good beer.
If all goes as planned, Roginson hopes to pour his first beer for Batch Brewing Company in this space by the end of the year. In Corktown, Dave Llewellyn, 7 Action.